Yo, thank you for joining the Minnesota Cold Talk podcast. We got a special guest speaker, and her name is Angela Williams. She talking about she going back to Chicago. I'm trying to make her stay, but she said she want to go home.
Yeah.
Angela, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm good. I'm doing good, everybody. How y'all doing?
Now, look, Angela. Could you let the people know who you are and let them know, um, like what is this right here, this episode, this conversation gonna be like?
Oh, okay. Well, shit, I ain't nobody. I'm just somebody that love black people and want to see us do better and want to see us love each other better and that's why I'm talking about what I'm talking about tonight.
So when do you feel some type of way when people give you flat when they want to invite everybody else in and you're like, hold on, let's focus on us first? Meaning
Yeah.
like let's focus on black people.
Yeah, that's why I'm moving back to Chicago because I don't see that here in Minnesota. I don't see it. I see a lot of division in our community. I see a lot of fighting still over the breadcrumbs that they throwing out at
Mhm.
us. I just don't see a lot of togetherness. I see a lot of backbiting, especially now that it's a political season. And one of these days, I'm gonna get Miss Latanya Reeves on here
Fact.
to talk about why she's running against Ilhan. Uh, yeah, even just living next door to somebody in the building, I see a lot of hate, a lot of talking about each other, and just today I was like, damn, I live in a senior building. I mean, I'm 62 years old, so I thought everybody in the building was the same age. But I just hate to see us treat each other the way we doing. It's kind of heartbreaking, especially here in Minneapolis. That's why I just can't take no more. I can't take no more. I'm going back to Chicago where they serious about fighting against this system, where they serious about coming for them seats. The governor, the mayor, aldermen, they have aldermen in Chicago. We have city council here, and they serious about black people going first. And I'm serious about it too, but I get a lot of I know I'm aggressive, I'm a Scorpio. I can't help it. I swear to God I can't. I'm very aggressive, especially when it comes to black people. I'm not gonna hold my tongue. I'm just not gonna let certain shit pass. And
Yeah.
so me being outspoken among black people about how I would like to see us come first and what is all this other bullshit that's going on, I'm still getting pushback.
Okay. Well,
So wait, 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 wait,
hold
wait,
on,
wait.
hold on. Before I let you go, hope that I got to just let her do her thing right now. We're gonna do all Q&As at the end of the show because she has a presentation that she want to speak on. So let's hold it, please, Hope. And I know you gotta go to work, but I got to get
I'm
to her
at
first.
work, but I'm at work, so I'm ready for this. I've been
All
ready
right,
for this all day. I'm
all
at
right,
work.
cool. So I gotta let her run her first video. This is her first video, and can you explain to us what we seen after we watch it, or however you want to do
Okay,
it?
go ahead. Yeah.
All right.
Have to recall anybody. We don't want to have to protest anybody, but we are not going to be ignored, Brandon. Mayor Johnson.
Many in Chicago's black community and the city council speaking out against spending $51 million to house migrants, asking when will the help for them finally.
Citizens of the United States of America come first.
On the southwest side, city officials getting an earful.
How about this? Give them all these politicians' addresses and put them in their backyards, in their basements, in their.
You want to purchase it, you need to purchase it and put the programs over here for our children. That's all.
And I'm telling you, we're so angry here in Chicago, which has been a Democratic stronghold for most of its eternity. This year, we're working to turn Chicago red. We are so angry with Pritzker and with President Biden and with our mayor that we have decided that we're going to vote Republican this time around.
But it shouldn't be on our backs.
Our tax bills are paid into the park district. Nobody asked us for permission. Nobody asked us how we felt.
You work for us. That's what the room filled with angry Galewood residents chanted at city leaders at one point during last night's meeting. That room was packed, so packed that it reached capacity, and others.
Hold on, I got to stop this right now.
All right.
let me tell you something, right? I knew this was going to be a good show. I had no idea that this was going on in Chicago. I had no idea that this
It's
was
been
going
going
on.
on for the last, I'll say 3 or 4 years.
Hey, you know what? And listen. This is what and I'm glad. I hope, please, you guys, share this live right here because we need this information out. I want to keep on with the video, but I just wanted to let you know I had no idea that this was going on, and that's one of our biggest job, me, PD, Riri, is to get the information and get it to the people. And I feel like I was slacking because I didn't hear nothing. This is not over the news. I don't know even how you found this.
Because I'm from Chicago. I
So
have friends in Chicago, so I'm still, Tyrone Muhammad is running for Senate. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? They trying to get him up out of there.
So when they're talking about switching to red, right?
Right.
And I want to let the video finish because it might answer what I'm going to ask. So you want me to go back to the video for a little
You
bit?
can. Go ahead. Yep.
Were forced to stay outside. Many there were upset that the field house, which is currently used for senior and after-school programs, will now be used solely to house migrants. Some who've lived in the neighborhood for decades tell us they've asked the city for things like a microwave, a stove. They've also complained about showers that need to be fixed.
Leaders who came looking for a conversation over opening the doors of a shuttered South Shore high school to migrants.
What's important is that we really establish that this is a humanitarian crisis, and we're here.
South Shore residents responded with resounding rejection.
No more money for you. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. No more money for you. It's lazy, you lazy. You lazy. No more money for you.
Come into a community and dump people in our community like this. This is not fair.
The city's pressing migrant crisis in the spotlight now more than ever, and Southside residents are fired up over plans to put up tents. Thanks for joining.
Turn. It's my turn. Hello.
But city leaders could barely eke out a word of the details about a proposed respite center at the former South Shore High School.
When it comes to the total number of people at South Shore at any given point in time, it is fluid. We'd start with 250, 500.
How could you do that without consulting us?
I am concerned with safety in the area.
The Chicago Police Department will put 24/7 officers at that location.
Those are exactly the kind of services Southside residents say they've begged for and been denied.
Every homeless immigrant that you bring in, that you scoop up one of the homeless individuals in our community, I think that would be fair.
And we simply cannot take any more migrants. We can't divide those resources, and it needs to be stopped. And I think City Hall needs
Emotional outbursts, at times so heated, police had to step in. We're talking about City Council today and a vote to spend $51 million on helping migrants here in Chicago.
You and all these Democratic mayors out here and governors, y'all talking about crashing out for these illegals, right? You all sit up there and said you will not allow Trump to come in here and get these illegals. Yeah, you can smile. We're in $1 billion deficit. And you spent half of our money, half of that on illegals. You campaign and double down that you would not raise property taxes. I ain't gonna do that. You campaign went around doing that. And here we are right now. You wanted to raise our taxes $300 million. They shut it down. Now we back here for $150 million. Okay. See, this is what we asking now. Since you want to crash out, some of y'all say y'all willing to go to jail for it. Trump, Tom Homan, make an example of this Negro right here first. Please come here first. Because you know what? We're going to help you. We want a forensic.
Ma'am, I would ask that you.
We want a forensic. You said to take Trump to court to protect these illegals. You said you're going to spend our tax dollars to take Trump to court to protect these illegals if they try to come in your district. And then you said they all of y'all in cahoots with each other to do it. Okay, so now we about to make y'all famous. We're going to let all y'all constituents know who y'all ratting for, that y'all wouldn't spend our tax dollars to protect illegals and to get them legal services. So that's what we're doing. That's cool because we about to make all of y'all aldermen famous. Y'all think this house gonna rat? I think not. Look, Chicago will.
When I'm watching in this video, right, and I wanted to ask you this question, and then, you know, when you hear that and you understand where people was and where I'm not even gonna say people. I'm gonna say the black community was and where the black community is at right now. And
Still.
yeah, that's what angers you because what I'm hearing now is a lot of angry. Um, I'm hearing the black community pissed off that they're being overlooked, overcrowded, and things like that. And now I understand why you upset. I didn't know that was going on. I would have been had you on the show. I would have been having this
You
conversation.
know, I graduated from South Shore High School. That's where I went to high school at,
Yeah.
all 4 years.
So
So now they finna make that into a fucking shelter. The school I went to, my alma mater, into a shelter housing for immigrants
do
for
you feel
free.
do you feel like when they do things like that, it's just like a spit in the black community face, like yo,
Hell, yes, it's a shit in the black community's face. Fuck spit. Is shitting on us
so
when
what?
we be needing resources, when we have homeless. When I've been doing housing, I've been a housing organizer since 2007 in Chicago and Minneapolis. And the heartbreaking, the shit, the phone calls that I get from people saying a mother with 3 kids living in her damn car, but over here at Sabathany, they helping fucking immigrants through that stable home, stable schools in Richfield and Bloomington. I got fired from Sabathany. I said, no, I'm not doing that. I said, I'm here for black people. I said it just like that
Yeah,
on a Zoom with Hennepin County, Sabathany, and some other people. And you know, the very next day I got fired. They tried to
yeah.
call me anti-immigrant. I'm not anti-immigrant. I'm pro-black, and a lot
Okay,
of black
so
people don't understand that I'm pro-black.
I've been sitting on my thumbs for this for too long.
Yeah.
I have a couple questions,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
you can mute me, so if but I can no longer listen to this. So you first
Okay.
started off by saying, so let me just go with what I have on my brain right now. So if they were housing black people in the school you grew up in, would it make your blood boil like it's boiling now?
No,
So what's the difference? The
it's
color?
black people getting housing who
Hold on,
need
hold
it.
on, hold. Are you trying to defend what's going on?
I definitely am. And I am. I am. I am.
See,
And the thing is, what's pissing me off, this is what's pissing me off and really has me in my feelings right now, is because the first thing this young lady said was she's running back to Chicago. And then the second
I'm
thing
not
she
running
said,
back. I'm moving
listen,
back.
listen. And then the second thing she said was Chicago has this in the place. Why would you go already somewhere it has it in place and not open it up to our ears and eyes in Minnesota? Why would you go and help something that's already built and not start something that we don't know anything about?
We
You know
got your
what?
back. I
That's
got
a
your back.
beautiful question. I'm so
Because
glad. I'm
it
so.
kind of boils me because I have a mixed daughter. I
Oh,
am very
oh, yeah.
passionate.
Me and you had a conversation before. Okay.
I am very passionate about look, people is people, no matter what skin color they are.
Mm-mm.
What I am saying is you're building your foundation on sand and not cement. Because when I say sand in Minnesota, we don't know the stuff you know in Minnesota. We know you know it from Chicago. But we
Right.
don't know that. So why wouldn't you have cemented here in Minnesota to say this is what I want to do? And I am very I have been an applicant of stable homes, stable schools. They took care of me. They took
Um,
good care of me. I have been a recipient of $4,000 from stable homes, stable schools. And what I am saying is, you are sand in Minnesota. You are not cement in Minnesota. You're cemented in Chicago.
What?
Why wouldn't you bring your cement to Minnesota so we wouldn't be sand anymore?
okay.
We would get the buildings, we would get the help and the knowledge that you have.
Mhm.
So that's the question. So you want to
That's
answer
a
the question
great
real quick?
question.
I asked the question.
All right, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah. I'm going to say why. I've been trying to do it since 2019. I've been trying to do this since 2019. And I've been told, since I speak out against all of this and I speak for Black people and building us, I was told by Al Flowers about 5 years ago, 5, 6 years ago. I went to one of his community events. They said, we're going to take our community back. I did all the flyer work, everything for him, right? So I get to the mic and speak, and I'm talking about, we don't need white folks' money anymore. We as a black community, we don't need them anymore. We have us. They need us more than we need them. We don't need to be still sitting at the table asking them for money. We have money now in the black community. So why we can't build us? I said they've made a whole lot of white wealth off of our black labor. Do you know Al snatched the mic out of my hand, and then he called me later and said, "Don't be coming to his meetings talking that pro-black shit because I'm fucking with his money."
Oh
That's
wow.
exactly what I was told. And
Okay, so my
then
go
every
ahead.
time I go on the radio on KMOJ, the last time I was on there, and I'm trying to talk about accountability and black power and us sticking together, and this is what's going on, and the Democratic Party. We ain't trying to talk bad about nobody, but Democrats haven't
But
helped
you
us.
are though. But you
But
are.
they
You
haven't
are.
helped
You're
us.
contradicting yourself. You are
No,
though.
I'm
You
not.
are. You can't
Oh,
throw
hold on,
stones
hold on,
and
hold
Okay.
on.
even
All
Hold
right.
on, hold on, hold on. Look, let's do it like this. No, because I got a way that we can have this conversation respectfully, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm very respectful.
yeah,
Because
I
I was
I
talk to
just
you
no no
trying
about
no
to
no
that.
answer
no
the
I know
question
I get
that
it. But hold on,
It's
because
passion,
I've
baby.
been
It's
talking it
passion.
since 2019 here in Minnesota.
It's passion.
I've been told, by Council Member Vital, I've been told by some other community leaders in Minneapolis that they not gonna give me no money. I'm not gonna never get nothing if I keep talking about this unity, about pro-blackness and blah blah. And you know what? I've never received funding from my organization since 2019, Housing Resource Network. You can check 990s. I've never received a dime. I've always done the work and I'm still doing it for free. Anybody call and help me call and need help with housing or whatever, I do it. So that's not the issue with me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
okay, let me
help
jump in. Let me
my
just jump in
people.
real quick. Hope, because you look angry. That I'm
She
trying to
mad
yeah, I'm trying to get an understanding of why. Because if I ain't gonna,
Because
because
I'm
of
going to
her
tell you
daughter.
why. No, it's not. No. Let's make something crystal clear. What I would not allow you to do is throw
I'm not
rocks at.
asking for your
Not
permission.
you. Now, I'm not saying. I'm not going to let you throw stones at a glass house when your house is made out of crackers. We're not
How you
doing
know
that
what my house is made out of?
hold
What
on,
are you
hold on,
because
hold
talking
on,
about?
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
What
Listen,
is she
stop, stop,
talking
stop, stop.
about?
we're talking. We're talking
How's
in
my
the
house
same.
made of crackers?
Because
And
you
I'm out
keep
here
saying.
fighting for black people every day.
See, that's your thing. You keep saying the community, the black. What community or area or neighborhood that you've been in has been strictly black? There's all sort. You can't do that. You can do whatever you want. That's your opinion. But what I'm saying is, when you're fighting and your body and your blood is boiling and pumping for black this, black that, black blah blah. You realize you might have not got some of the funding or any of this sponsorship or whatever because it's your approach.
Hold on,
I don't
hold
even
on,
care
hold on.
about that.
Just
They
let
can
me
keep
say,
their money.
hold
I'm over
on,
that
y'all.
part
Please,
already.
please, just let me step in because I wanna really have an understanding
That's
of
not This not
we.
about me getting
Hold
money.
on,
It's
hold on,
about
Angela,
us being
It's
please.
not. That's
together.
not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm
Hold
saying.
on. Let me mute y'all mics because I want to ask this question because I want it to make sense, right? Because what Angela showed on the screen and what she's talking about, she is 100% right. And maybe the approach might be crazy, but I'm trying to understand, Hope, where you coming from by what we just listened to. What we in the same age bracket. How is what she's saying? Is it the way she's saying it? Because if you look at the stats and the statistics of what she's saying, she is 100% correct. There, and maybe it's approach, but what she's saying, you can't find no flaw in what she's saying. Who right now in 2026 is representing the black community to the point where we're going to progress off of anything that's happening right now in the year 2026? If you can answer that, I end this show. And Angela, we'll see you the next show because I want to know right now in 2026, who can we watch that's progressing in the black neighborhood that's gonna push us forward to out of the situation that we're in right now. I'll unmute your mic. Hold on, I got you.
Nobody, because ain't nobody sticking together to do it. And
Hold,
that's
hold on.
why she not progressing with it because ain't nobody helping her. She doing it by herself.
Well, because
Ain't
Yeah,
ain't
but hold
nobody
on.
ain't
But you gotta look.
nobody fighting for it like that. Ain't
But listen to
nobody
this though,
fighting for
Riri.
it.
But you gotta look at it like this. So how do you think she feel when she just showed the
I
stats?
know, no,
And,
I
and it's
understand
no,
what
no,
she's
hold on.
saying
Let me
in that
finish.
too. I'm from Chicago too. I understand exactly what
Hold
she's
on. Let me
saying.
finish though, Riri.
No, you
Listen to
can't
this.
ask a question and not let us. You asked 3 questions
Okay,
in
okay,
one
okay. Answer
sentence.
that question first, please, and I'll give
So
you
the
full
thing
free.
is, and this is no shots. This is no shots at all because I've talked to this young lady before and I have nothing but respect from her. But what I am not, but excuse me, what I am saying is, who've heard Miss Angela name in the Black community here? So you can't
what?
say that's what I'm saying. I did not know. That's why I said sand and cement. Minnesota needs to hear her on her bullhorn loud and clear. It's not the approach for me because I have a hard tone. It's not that.
Mm.
What I am saying is her leaving back to Chicago that's already rooted in what's going on and Minnesota being ignorant about what's going on. It should be something here. And she says nobody is backing her. The thing is, our little ears, our small self Minnesota Code Talk, we are here. There's other podcasts that are here. There's other communities that are here. But she's only allowing the Black community to stand by her side. So it smalls the amount of help she can get. So if you telling me, oh, Black this, Black that, Black this, you think I want to sit on your community board when I'm here for the people? Minnesota Code Talk is not just Black. I'm Hope doing the most is not just Black. We do the most is not just Black, but also you're limiting your help.
I
No,
don't. But I get what she's
but
saying because listen, right? To represent Black people, right? The first mission. Oh, you might go to the bag of pearls, but the first mission anybody should have is trying to unite the Black. So, but how do you think she feel, and anybody feel, not just her? They
I
try to
can't tell
hold,
you how she
but hold on,
feels.
check this out though, right? And you trying to bring people together, say, hey, y'all, look at what they're doing. All that money that you can, y'all look what they're doing. And we've been doing this since the 1950s is when they put us all the way out of it, right? And you trying to show them the evidence. It's right here, clear as day in their face. And your own people ain't listening. And then they get mad at you for talking about let's do something for us. And people are looking at you like, what you mean us? You know what I mean? Bro, it got
let
to
me
be
let me just say,
crazy.
Let's
let me
set the
just
straight.
say, I'm telling you, when I first moved to Minneapolis in 2013, in 2015, I connected right away with the Minneapolis NAACP. I also connected with the St. Paul NAACP. I always make it my business, whatever city I move to find out who the people are. So when I first did that, okay, it wasn't a lot of, it was a lot of, I didn't really understand a lot of things that was going on back then. I was new to Minnesota. I didn't understand. So once I learned, I started seeing a lot of different stuff. Now, come on now. I've tried to work with Nakeem and them. I tried to work with Raisha and them out in St. Paul. I tried. I've been trying in Minneapolis since I've been living here. I've been trying. I've been on so many podcast. It's ridiculous. I'm tired of talking. I almost didn't want to do this one, but Solo said we need to hear it because he didn't know. So I
So
I
was
do you
like,
didn't.
think it's
Chad,
Yeah, I didn't know.
and
do you
and I
think
know
it's
what you're saying, Hope. Why I gotta take the money and run, literally, because I'm just saying, why I gotta take the information and run. And not try to build something here in Minneapolis. I swear to God, I would love to build a flip Minneapolis red coalition here. It's not about going against anybody. No one is anti-immigrant. We're just pro-black. And we see, and let me tell you something. If you ever look on YouTube and look up Dr. Claude Anderson, it's Claud Anderson, he will explain to you exactly why black people in the position we are right now. He said back in 2006, or was it 2010? I've been studying this man a long time. He's got a book called Powernomics. This is it right here. This is his book, okay? And this he talked about in this book how there was going to be an influx of immigrants and how to the United States, and how black people are going to be pushed down to the like fourth class level. Where do you think we are? Somalis have assimilated because they stole all that money and they let it happen. They've assimilated into this white culture. So now they think they the new Americans. They trying to push us out. That's all I'm saying. I swear to God, I've been trying. These Somalis can't stand me either because I talk too much about empowering Black America, to Black America. I swear to God, Omar Fatah, I told him, I don't trust nobody that looks like you. Nobody. I swear to God, they know who I am here. They know where I stand. I was told, like I said, by Councilmember Vital last Friday, I was sitting in her office. She told me that I'm cool, I'm so smart, I'm this, I'm that. And I'm like, okay, I feel like KRS-One, I'm this, I'm that, you know. But she said it's my mouth. She told me it was my mouth. So what am I supposed to feel after hearing that?
Well,
What
I
I
mean,
about
for
your
real,
mouth
I
though?
have been trying. I've been working in environmental justice. I've been working in housing. I tried to work voter education, voter registration, you know, even with I've tried and I just get pushed back.
I
And
just
that's why I'm like, I don't know if black
you,
folks in
you know what the problem is, and while you was talking, I
oh, I'm
put
sorry,
this
what happened?
when you were talking, I put this on the screen, right? And
What's
I wanted to show people the voting rights, how black people in the early 50s and 60s were voting red anyway. They were the
right. Yeah,
first
black folks
Republicans,
were,
right?
yeah.
So
What
so
happened?
I
We got kicked out?
well no well I no I put this on the screen. I thought you were gonna catch it, but you know what I mean. You didn't see it.
I can't see it. I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. So look, I'm gonna do a big screen for everybody can see it. Shout out to Tommy. He said, "All snaps."
Yeah, the right to vote. Anybody can vote, just do it legally.
Well, this right here, it go back to the right to vote extended to whites in 1920. It was to
Right.
1965 after a murder where blacks were where black people with the Federal Voting Rights Act in 1965. And I just wanted to tell the people that 1965 wasn't that long ago. And
No. And then they
uh,
keep threatening our vote right now. Where is everybody? I can't see
yeah.
nobody.
No, we all here. Because you get
Oh,
no,
okay.
they keep it going. We definitely right here. I don't know where Hope went because I really wanted to because she was like upset. I really wanted to see like, yo, because I don't think your approach is bad, right? I just
No,
feel like
my approach has never been bad because
man,
I've always spoken pro-blackness. I speak pro-blackness everywhere I go. Us first. Like these food pantries. We can't even get in the damn food pantry because all them Asians and Mexicans and stuff is in front of us. You know
Tommy,
what I'm
what's going
saying? They
on,
come
man?
in our community, especially at Bethany when I used to work there. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. But they get up early in the morning and they come and sit. Black folks don't want to get up
Well,
early in
look,
the morning and come
Angela, let me
sit.
ask you a
But
question, right? Do you feel
yeah.
like everything that's happening because this is how I'm seeing it. That everything that's happening right now, it's made it look like, hey, black people being racist towards other people now because we're complaining
No,
about you know what I mean? Do you think it's like that?
I don't think black people being racist towards
No,
nobody. I
I'm just
just
saying. Do you think it's set up to look like that now that we asking like, hold on, we've been in the back of the line for so long, y'all gonna keep pushing us to the back of the line?
I can easily say black people are racist towards black people.
That's
The way we hold each other back.
yeah, fact.
But I'm not trying to exclude immigrants or nothing like that, or even interracial children. It's gonna be a whole generation of them coming up. I have a granddaughter that's half white. So
I got
I don't
Tommy.
I'm not talking against, hey Tommy, I'm not talking against uh nobody else. I'm just pro-black. I
I
don't understand why I get this hate.
I got Tommy in the building. I got Hope doing the most just pop back in. Tommy, what's going on, man? You just watching the show. I just see Tommy type in.
What's up,
Oh
Solo? What's
snap!
going on? Hope doing
How
the
you
most. What
doing?
up, Angela? What's going
What's
Yeah.
on,
up,
gang?
Tommy?
What up, family?
Hey, Tommy, did you get a chance to watch what she just presented to us?
No.
Not presented. I study Angela. You know what I'm saying. I be watching her. You know what I'm saying. I'm a fan of her work. You know what I'm saying.
So,
Yeah. So he
Angela,
probably seen the videos I've been sharing and everything.
yeah, I want to know this though, Tommy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you a big part of the community. Your story is
Huge.
everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you see things that Angela posts, like I didn't know that, bro. I didn't know. I'm not gonna lie. I've been real busy, and I haven't been watching stuff like I should have been watching because I think the whole community should be watching this. But when you hear black people in Chicago saying they've been pushed out the neighborhoods, they've been getting pushed in back of the line for housing, for food support, for all of this stuff, bro. How did that make you feel? Like, yo, this is crazy.
Man, what's crazy is when you it's something about when we attach poor people, when we think about poor people, if for some reason we attach black people to poor people, and it's not even like there's more poor white folks than there is poor black folks. There's more probably poor white folks. I mean, poor white folks on welfare than there is black folk. We just tie this shit to these stigmas because that's what they want us to keep us down at. But they've been doing this shit in Minnesota right now. Where do you think all the black folks at right now? Brooklyn Park, Brooklyn Center. They moving out to Burnsville. So yeah, it's intentional moving outside our own city right now. Man, 38th in Chicago. Man, where I used to grow up in the 30s in South Minneapolis, Sabathia, all that shit. It used to be black. You know what I'm saying? It's a historical black neighborhood, just like Camden neighborhood, Rondo community. But what you see white and you see Mexican. Where they push people at? They pushing all our people out
But you
towards Brooklyn Park and all that stuff right now.
and that's why I think we should listen to what Angela's saying. Angela rough around the edges. Miss Dora is rough
She
around the
sees it, man.
edges.
She sees it.
But
She
but what
sees it.
they but what the message that they're saying is so right. And I just don't know why the younger community feels like not threatened, but like how dare you like I don't know how they feel like that when you're presenting the message saying, hey, look at these people. They're not just doing this behind closed. They're doing it in your face, and now they're doing it in the governor's office for you to go vote and things like that. They're putting it in you. So I just want to ask this question to you, Angela.
Hmm.
When they say turn the ballot red, like get everything red, what does that mean for the black community that's in the inner city that needs the help from the Section 8, the food stamps and things like that? What do that mean to them? Because if it was up the red state, all that'd be gone.
I know they've crippled our communities. Black people are brilliant. Our young people are brilliant. You know what I'm saying? We're brilliant as a people. We historically have invented everything. You know what I'm saying? And so why do we I mean, welfare is supposed to be a stepping stone, not a lifestyle. Okay, so when they cripple our communities, our communities have been crippled. Black people have so much strength, and all this. Everybody got to understand this is all intentional. This is the propensity of oppression. Everything they did historically to get us to where we are right now. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to understand everything that they trying to do to us. They trying to wipe us out. These fucking Somalis are trying to wipe us out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say they've assimilated into the culture. Now Mayor Fry just the other day doing press conferences with Jamal Osman and some other Somali dude talking about they finna run something down on Lake Street talking about security and all that stuff. I was like, hell no. Ain't no Somali finna police me. So what I'm saying is black people, we need to take our rightful step. I mean, our rightful place in society and stop being against each other. If you have, if you know, I don't care who you love. You can love who you love. Love is love. Love is
Can I
love, but can
can
we
I make a
love black
statement?
people first? Can we love black people more from all the work that Black Panthers used to do, all the work Angela Davis used to do, still doing? She gonna be at the NAACP event, they Freedom Fund dinner, and it's just way too much money. They want $250 for tickets because they trying to
Uh,
pay her. But what I'm
Can I
saying,
say something?
yeah, yeah,
Before because I have to get ready to go back. So Stia, so I have a question. You stated that black people are trying to keep black people down, right?
yeah.
So, and you also stated that you have a housing What did you state you do? I forgot what you
Background,
said.
organizing background.
Right. So, and you do find resources for Black people in housing, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that a program to keep them down too, instead of finding them mortgages that they can
I,
afford and stuff like that? So wouldn't you be
I
keeping them
don't think
down too?
I don't think you're getting it. I don't care
I
about where
I
we
do.
are
No,
now.
it's not that.
Let
I'm
me
not
say this.
talking about the funding. I'm not talking about the funding. You find resources to get people housing, which is another program, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that a form of keeping them down and holding them back too, and not getting them on their own to get mortgages and things like that? You're finding resources for another program, correct?
I'm finding resource for whatever people need help with today in 2026, since we're
So
not where we should be.
wouldn't you be a part of keeping the Black man down?
I don't get
No,
what.
because I don't push home ownership because of the wealth gap. I don't know why they keep pushing home ownership on the Black community where the wealth gap is so big. I don't push home ownership. I give the resources, but I don't get a resource. I call the resource first to make sure they can help people before I push the resource on that person. So yeah, resources, giveaways, gift cards, uh, all this stuff that they getting ready to do, that they've been doing, all these give up. Okay, they can give you stuff. We still ain't nowhere. We not nowhere economically. We have Black people have $1 trillion spending power. We don't spend it with each other. We spend it with Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Hermes, Nike, Air Jordans, Cadillacs, shit like that. Tesla. As soon as we
So
get some money, we go get one.
say
So what I'm
when you
saying
say
is, we holding ourselves back when we don't build schools for our kids, when we don't build hospitals for our people, when we don't fight for, when the NAACP is charging $250 for you to come sit down and eat that bullshit ass dinner so they can pay Angela Davis instead of at Hennepin County talking about where are the jobs for Black people, where is the health for, but why you got to sit in the emergency room 24 hours before you get a chance to go in the back for 15 minutes is what
how
I'm
many
saying.
how many bullshit ass dinners have you been to help your community?
How many what?
Bullshit ass dinners have you been to help your community?
How many I went to?
How many dinners you been to? She asked.
I don't go to that stuff no more. I stopped going to galas a long time ago, like 3, 4 years
I'm
ago.
only going to Tommy's gala, man. You gonna catch me in that joint?
So what I'm
I'm
saying
not
is you
talking
keep
about him. He doing
No,
the
you
no, I'm
keep
work.
just saying. You know,
you
Yeah.
keep
Tommy
saying
do the galas.
you keep wording that I don't understand. I definitely understand. You're a creative person. I definitely understand where
No,
you're
I'm
coming from.
pro-Black.
And then you state that you can love who you love because you know I have a mixed daughter. That's not even the point. What I am saying at this day, at this age, I get you're 62 years old. I would love to see 62. But what I am saying is at the same time, you are stating what you do and how you don't want to keep the man down or hold them back. But you're also utilizing the resources to not show that you can go to get this place and get help. And the next time you need help, you can go to this place, you can go to this place instead of
Hey,
getting them the knowledge.
Hope. Let me ask you a question, right? Um, for in order for the Black community
We
to
got to stand on our
hold
own.
on, hold on.
I'm
Let me
not.
just let
So
me ask,
you can
no,
you
just
can
let me ask you this
state Black
question.
community. Just say when you
Just let
ask
me,
me a question, Sosa, and I love you to dear pieces. You're my brother,
I
but
got
say
it.
community to me. Don't
I
say
got.
Black
You want to
community.
know why I got to say Black community? It's because when you go down to these, when you go to the capital, and they state everybody by community. I don't care if they say the urban community. I don't care what, but this is what they say. I'm talking about the urban community. I'll just say it like that, right? What do you want to see our leaders do to push forward to have us elevate in 2026?
Stop putting the communities in a box. Stop putting them in a bubble.
But
Stop
that's how,
putting them
but that's how they say it. They say, hey,
right.
black
But you
people
you just
crime rate
asked
is
me.
like this and things like
Correct,
that.
but you just asked me what I would like, and that's what I'm stating. I'm not saying that that's what you mean. I'm stating I would like hope. I use I statements. What I am saying is if we can get out of a bubble and out of a box, like I feel like I feel like some of us still think Rosa Parks is still fighting for us to get to the front of the bus when we all go to the back of the bus anyway. So like, come on now, let's be realistic. We are in a new age, new time, new like we're okay with certain things, but when it's time for handouts and stuff, we can run and call Ray Ray and Pookie and them and grab everybody's house when there's a giveaway, when there's this. But when you go to the community, how many houses can you go to? This day, this time, right now, how many houses in your community can tell you where where can you go? Where is the government center? Where the polls do we go to? How many houses can we say know where to go? Because ignorance is bliss, and we are steady saying this and this instead of saying let's go to the Capitol. How many people can actually tell you where the Capitol is, what the Capitol is about? The kids just went to the Capitol at my daughter's school. Do you know my daughter said, Mom, what was that building? Until she got there. So how many of us can actually say we stood in the Capitol for our rights? Raise your hand.
Tommy was just there.
I know Tommy was there. It's my brother, so I definitely know. At the same time, when's the last time any of us, other than Tommy, been to the Capitol
I
and
don't go
stood?
to the Capitol because the Capitol don't fight for black people. The black folks go to the
I
Capitol to
was there.
fight
I
for
was there
them
at
and
the
everybody
Capitol
else.
twice this year. Once when I went to go see Tommy, and then once when I went to Ghana, when I went down there to go have a conversation.
Did you use your voice when you went to go see Tommy, or
Hell
you just
yeah.
were so?
No.
Okay.
I just went to support Tommy. Yeah, I just peeked in and out with Tommy. Yeah,
Okay.
Tommy was doing
So
his thing on the podium.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. At the same time, I get what she's saying. I get it. You're pro black. Awesome. That's your opinion. That's how you feel. That's what you're lived in. That's your life. I get it. What I am saying is I am an equal right person, and I understand life. And I've been through life. I'm 42 years old. I'm not done living life.
You know
Also,
what?
at the same time, I would love for Miss Angela to say, you know what, Hope, this is why I have my opinion because of this. But this is what you're not seeing. This is what you're not understanding. This is what we're not showing. Because so many people said they're not going to help or whatever. So now it's just like she shut down from the people that really want the knowledge.
Okay, so let me
Well,
do this.
you know
Let's do this.
what?
I'll tell you what,
I would
Angela. Let me
love to
help you out.
start a Minneapolis Turn Red or Minnesota Turns Flip Minnesota Red coalition like they got in Chicago, the Flip Chicago Red.
Tell us why. Tell us what is the benefits right
Because
now
black
for
people
that.
need to take their power back. It's been relinquished. Our power has been relinquished. No one is listening to us anymore. If you ain't got no money, ain't nobody trying to hear you.
No, it's a
They
fact.
don't care. Politicians don't care. They want your vote, but once they get their vote, they ain't gonna do nothing else for you. Everything else is for community, which means immigrants first. We in an immigrant first environment right now. That's why Donald Trump did all that stuff he did. I don't know. I don't understand why people don't understand Americans should come first. It's black and white, not black or white. It's black and white.
Mm.
And outside of that, immigrants ain't supposed to come over here and take over our state. We got a Somali flag now. So when I be saying stuff like this, and when I tell Omar Fatah or Ilhan, you know what I'm saying, we get into our little spats. I've never had a spat with Omar, but I was almost had one with Ilhan. But what I'm saying is, and I've had
You
a
wasn't
lot of
playing no
spats with.
games. You wasn't playing no games with them people. They
No,
don't.
I'm not.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you what I love about you. Hey, Tommy, why she tell me? Yeah, I'm out of here. I said, no, you ain't going nowhere. What are you talking about?
I am moving back to Chicago.
Yeah,
I
okay, you can
am.
go to Chicago, but you got to leave your spirit with us too. Because
Oh, yeah.
one thing I agree with Hope that she said is, yo,
why leave?
Yeah, they pushing that in Chicago right now. I think the problem with Minnesota is that the urban community. I say that for Hope because Hope don't like when we say the black community, but they don't understand what you're saying. Even what you're saying is 100% facts. Okay, you can't even deny it. I don't think they get what you said. Which one of these videos you want me to play? Cause I watched one of the videos that you sent me, and I think this might catch their ear. Hold on. Look at my screen.
Okay, you got one? Okay, good.
Yeah, I got them all. I still got this one. I wanted to be honest with you. I wanted to finish this one because I don't think people understand how hard this one right here is hitting. I want to finish this video right here, but if you want me to, I can go to the other video with the man.
Go ahead. Whichever one. All of them good.
Let's
Whichever
get it.
one.
We're not playing.
Let me get this straight. So somehow we forgot about this. We forgot about we were just begging them, the Democratic Party, the Democratic machine here, not to take
First off,
our resources.
This lady right here, I've been seeing her a lot lately.
She's running for mayor of Chicago.
Okay.
I can't hear. I can't hear.
resources that we had left in our
Tommy said he can't hear so
Tommy, you can't hear her?
No, I can't hear.
And Tommy, this lady loud as hell.
Yeah, I can hear her. I can hear you. I can hear Angela. I can hear that for sure.
Angela, can you hear her?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. He
Bag out, come back in, Tommy. I don't want to start the video until you get back in. I want you to hear this lady. Now I've been watching this lady, right? Because when you sent it to me, first off, Precy be sending me so much stuff. So your information with his information, it was so much. So when I finally was at work today and I was listening, I said, wow. At first, I was just like, I'm like, damn, how did I not know this? You know what I mean? And then then I start feeling bad. I'm like, yo, how can we have a Minnesota Cold Talk podcast that's for the community? And I didn't know that this was going on, and the community is celebrating. Like, yo, ain't no way we supposed to be celebrating. We supposed to be asking questions. Like, what is this? What's going on? So this lady right here been talking that stuff. So I want to press play on this video. Tommy, let me know if you can hear it now.
We forgot that we begged them not to take our resources and spend it on people who came.
Resources, she mean like Section 8, right? Early 2028, they had a Section 8 list where they were going to let everybody who was on there for 3 or more years, they were going to push them in front of the line, and they were going to put when they did that Somali, when the Somali first came, they end up pushing them in the line, and there's still people waiting for housing. So I can see the frustration right there. But the other stuff is crazy. Hold on, let me just press play. I'm bugged out.
In here illegally and have not paid a dime into this system. You forgot that you were just begging them, and you said you've been asking for resources for your community for years, and they told you that they didn't have it. Yet you saw them give everything, every resource that you could ask for, that you begged for. You saw them give that to people who came over here illegally.
Now I gotta ask you this question, and Tommy, this goes for you and everybody right now, right? Right now, they're doing a crackdown in Minnesota. I wasn't able to get funding for some of my events like I usually do, right? I wasn't able to get it, right? So when you hear her say that, and now that you see that they're putting people on blast, that church and what else was it? Hope. Oh, what was the
It was Zion, the church, Zion Baptist Church. It was the gas station, the dance. It was basically 2 churches, and then the violent, the violent
Stop the
people-
violence.
Stop the violence.
Okay, so when we send things like that, right? And now they put it on the black community, say, hey, it ain't only this, it's the black community too that's taking $6 million, $2 million in buying fancy houses and things like that. How does that affect people like us? And have it affected you, Tommy? Because people know what you do. The turkey giveaways, the boys and men camps and things like that. How does that affect businesses that's really putting back in the community, bro? Have y'all seen any downfall since then?
Oh yeah, no, for sure, man. Like, you know, it's crazy. Like, yeah, you talk about companies that got 6.5 million and all these millions, man. We ain't got a grant bigger than 160,000, man.
Man, they gave me 5,000 to start acting funny.
So what is like, yeah, it make it harder for us. We gotta fill out more detailed stuff, you know what I mean? But you know, I used to always complain about certain things. And like, damn, why this company get this and why they don't get that and stuff like that. Somebody would say, hey, Tommy, don't worry about what these other companies got going on, because at the end of the day, yours going to be a good example of how to do things the right way. And all them people that are doing shit the wrong way, they're going to fall off left and right. You ain't got to worry about it, you know? Like, it just, then they falling off left and right, man. You know what I mean? Once you burn
Or
that bridge and shit like that, and before you know it, you can't even, you got to start another
Right.
organization. So you
that's
see
gotta
when they
start over.
charge when you see what happened when we push for peace, he got flagged before you know he started up another organization because he got kicked off from that organization. So it's a
Wow.
lot of stuff that should be happening, man. You know, and that's how the system works. They're just gonna come on a different name and try
Well,
to come up with some different
look,
structure and
well, Angela, I
stuff
want
like
to
that.
ask you this. I built
Yeah.
that question for you.
Okay.
To
What is it again?
so to the now that they're doing this with the funding because the fraud, right? And now they're
Yeah.
pushing it on the black community too. They say, hey, ain't only the Somalis. Okay,
Yeah.
who care they sold 300 million, but this dude right here got 6 million. This dude got 2 million. If that's affecting people that's the small organization that you can see the results, if you can, right, get get some funding to build something, what do you think need to be done? Tommy, Hope and Reed, please. What if they gave us the funding to build the community, to have them even understanding what you're saying, to feel they don't even feel offended by what's going on. Angela, they don't understand what you're
Yeah.
saying. What can
So
what
if
what can
the
we do to
funding,
build in for what can we do with funding that can help what's
yeah, I'm
going on
gonna
right
tell
now?
you. Okay, it's a music school over here around 30, 42nd, 40, in Thomas, on Thomas in North Minneapolis. They could open that music school back up. There's an abandoned school building right off of 16th, right off of Penn. I think it's Queen or something like that. It's an abandoned school right there, building, been there for the past 10 or 15 years, and all they do is hold storage. They using it for storage. You know what I'm saying? All these abandoned houses that you can buy for taxes, for delinquent taxes. You can buy these houses so they can be like drop-in resource centers for our black youth, for our black women, for black men, for single black fathers. They hardly have anything for single black fathers. A friend of mine had to move to Arizona because he was looking for housing and I was trying to help him. Looking for housing, couldn't get it. Him and his daughter, they wouldn't get it. Minneapolis, they was on the wait list so long, but these Somalis is getting, I just launched an investigation just yesterday. I sent emails up all the way to the US Department of HUD talking about how it's 90% Somali in public housing now. So when I get, you know what I'm saying,
What?
we getting
Hold
sent
on.
off.
What
We
hold on.
getting sent off
You said it's
and
over
and
ninety
and no
percent?
one, and we too busy coming at each other instead of coming together. I'm guilty of that too. You know what I'm saying? But when I've been trying, all I talk about is black unity. That's all I talk about. I don't hate nobody else. I really don't.
You said
I
over
just love my
90% though,
people.
Angela?
Huh?
You said over 90%?
Yes. They're investigating that right now. I had to yes, I'm a whistleblower. Yes. Because when my people getting pushed at the
Tommy
bottom,
silly, man.
when my people getting pushed at the bottom, then it's somebody got to say something because everybody's watching it.
Angela ain't playing, bruh. She not.
Everybody's watching it, but no one, because of the money, no one, everybody is stifled because and I say get the fucking money, but when you get it, build something in our communities.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
word.
saying? Like Tim Baylor, he black owned that McDonald's on Broadway and he built them apartments across the street from McDonald's. Why is a one bedroom $1,600?
Yeah, that shit's crazy. They
He
need to get
black
Tommy some
though.
of that motherfucking money, man. Let him get a school. Let him get that gym. Let me put that
No, what
one-on-one
Sabathani need to
tutoring in
do is
there.
that
They need
housing
to
they
do
getting
that,
ready to
man.
build. Let Tommy run that housing complex so he can put our young black men in it, so he can continue his leadership program,
Yeah,
and they can
man.
take the next step and the next step and the next step.
You know how
Come
much
But
on, man.
they
they
not gonna do that for him.
It's coming, man. It's coming, and that's where we just when I be thinking about things I want to do and things like that. It's about not putting a band-aid on the situation and really trying to fix the situation. You feel
Yeah,
me? Like,
facts, man.
like you said, like how many people give out free food these days, bro? It's almost like I now, like as of now. Okay, I get it now. You feel me? Like, yeah, inflation in the motherfucker, like right now.
Yeah, for
Like gas
sure.
prices, 5 gallons, $5 a gallon, shit like that.
Yes.
Hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, by all means, niggas might need some free food right now. You feel me? Take what you can get. But at one point in time, I'm
Word.
like, hey man, Like y'all not trying to get these niggas no jobs, no nothing. Just give them free
Yeah.
food. Give them free food, right? Give them free
Your
food.
free resources,
Yeah.
That's not independence. That's dependability on a system that has plagued our community for centuries.
I get what you're
Yeah.
saying, Angela, man, and that's why
I just want us to stand up and be strong, just like we can stand up with each other and come at each other. That's how I want them to come at the system. That's how I be coming at the system. But I feel like I'm by myself because the money has got people got a stronghold on people right now. And I don't care if you get the $6.5 million trade. Go buy you a Tesla. Go buy you a nice house. But build something in the community. He could have built a security training center for
yeah,
public safety groups.
no
He could have
fact,
did anything, but he chose to
yeah.
put himself first, like many black folks do that get money. They do this poverty
And get
pimping
up out of
stuff.
there,
And
man.
then one
Yeah.
thing about it, Angela can speak about it, right? Like I'm only 36. I turn 37 next month. And a lot of stuff been washed up and not available for our even generation because so many old heads have already fucked up that whole pot of
Exactly.
money already, man. That
Man,
we by the time we even get to the table, nigga, hey, so this like nigga,
I asked them
the
for
fact that
5,000, bro. They
Man,
told me they looked at me like
so man, listen.
5,000.
The fact that we just been established 4 years ago, I'm like, damn, I've been doing this boys and men camps. I'm like, damn, okay. And it's been free of charge and you've been seeing the impact. I'm like, and we just learned about this 4 years ago. I'm like, and y'all been knowing
Man,
about this shit for years,
we didn't
like
tell nobody
for
nothing, bro. And that's why I
I
got so
swear, look,
mad.
you
That,
can go on my
that
you can
shit's
go on my
crazy.
story right now. You can go on my story right now. I didn't even like this before I even had braces.
Look at this.
I've been having my don't shoot gun shoot for 4 years. Before that, I was a community organizer for 3.5 years before that type of shit, right? And I've been doing my Thanksgiving dinners thing since 2012. But if you look at it, it just show you like he even asked, like, hey man, Tommy, so you've been feeding the community, man, for how many years now? I was like 5 years. And this one I'm just talking about like years ago. I was doing it for 5 years at a point in time. He's like, so you ain't had no grant, no nothing, no. I was like, man, I don't even know what a grant is. I didn't know what a grant was. Nobody was teaching me. Hey Tommy, hey man, you can make this a nonprofit.
Yeah,
Or, hey Tommy, this is a grant money for this. They're not
that's
telling you that
crazy.
stuff, man. So the fact they're not telling that stuff, but I'm thanking God that they didn't because I did it authentically. Going to the community, getting help from the community, going to the corner store. Them, hey, so it's crazy. That's why when people say like, "Oh man, we hate cut foods," and "Oh man, they need to close cut foods because of what happened to George Floyd." As a kid from the neighborhood, I said, "Hey man, every time I asked cut foods for help, they gave me help." Every
Yeah,
time I asked them to
fact.
donate turkeys, they gave away turkeys. So it's just like, why ain't y'all using the Arabs and these corner stores? Y'all ain't asked these corner stores for not a dime yet.
Yeah,
Y'all
I get.
start worrying about these damn government funds. Y'all ain't went to not one murder station yet and asked they asked for not a goddamn dollar.
Yeah, shout out to Tabasi's on Selby. That man
Come on,
donate
man.
every he
Every
donate.
every corner store in my neighborhood, from Sunshine that's on 33rd in Chicago, to Tony's Market that's on 35th in Chicago, to Southside Deli that's on 33rd in Chicago, to Cut Foods that's on 38th in Chicago. They
Yeah,
donating to the cause, man.
yeah,
Hey,
fact.
Right?
Tommy, go to Everest Meats on 38th in Bloomington. They donate too.
Well,
Okay,
good.
there you go. There you
I need
go.
one of y'all. We got a Father's Day event coming up next month. I'm gonna
We
go
do
on
too. We do
holler.
too. We do too, man. We do too.
So wait, what day you doing your Father's Day event,
I'm
Tommy?
doing it on Father's Day on that Sunday. We're doing a march, man, from 38th in Chicago, George Floyd Square to Sabathia. It's 8 blocks away. When I first started, it was like the year after George Floyd died.
Yeah,
No, not even a year after. George Floyd died in May, and it was like he didn't make it to Father's Day. So I started a Father's Day march, like fathers that didn't make it to Father's Day.
that's
Mm,
dope.
We, yep, no,
nice.
No, well,
yep.
look, let me do this. Let me close out with Angela. Cause Angela, I want this to be a part one because
Okay.
I want you to come back. I wanted to have a little more
Okay. Yeah, I
structure on
got
it.
a whole series.
Yeah, because I wanted to be a little more structured because I know Hope wanted to ask more questions. I don't know where she
Yeah.
went because
She at work.
okay,
Oh, there she go.
Hope, before I let Angela go, she's so silly. Um, is there anything else you wanted to ask, Angela? You want to wait to part two? What you want to do?
I'm gonna wait for the part two because my coworker was listening, and
How's she
My
feel?
very my very old white coworker, and unfortunately, I cannot put her on the screen because she is in uniform, and we have some stalkers out there. So we don't want y'all
Facts.
to know where we work.
Nah,
But
facts.
yeah, yeah, I want definitely be a part two.
Yeah, I wanted to be a part two. Hold on, Tommy, don't go nowhere. I done got Tommy video all set up and ready. Look, he ain't gonna leave. Tommy, what the hell
Ah.
you? I done had this video all set up looking
He thought he
nice.
was getting ready to close, I guess.
Nah, not yet. I was gonna close out with him.
Oh,
Tommy, bring
okay.
your butt back, man. But listen though, Angela.
Yes.
I just want to tell you this, right? And we need that fire. And I know the way you you mean so
I mean, but how
you
else am I supposed to
I
say it?
don't
I,
change. Listen, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't change, right? Please
okay.
stay like that because we need to hear it like that. Because at the end of the day, when we go into these places and say, hey, man, we need help. Hey man, right now, my electric bill is crazy. I need help. And they say they don't got it or they only can do this much because they running out of funding. And we know why. Yo, we should be upset about certain things, man. Especially
Right.
if you
And
pay
people should be
taxes.
able to go to their church and get that help, but they
And we can't
can't
do
because
that.
these pastors are too busy buying Maybachs and high-end Mercedes and stuff like that and
Yeah, that's a
sexually
fact.
harassing the women in the congregation. The
Yeah.
FBI is here right now investigating black pastors.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw it out there real right now. Y'all watch out for Ilhan announcing her she's stepping out of the race. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, for real?
That's all I'm gonna say right now. I'm gonna wait till it come out and then we can talk
Well,
about it some
well,
more.
let's do this, right? Let me get you back on here next Wednesday or Sunday.
Yeah,
I
we can
would
do
I
Sunday.
would
I just
love to
got to
get
be
you
prepared,
because Sunday is like a recap. So I would love to do a part two with the
Okay.
with the recap with that because I want the information more because I want to apologize to the people. We haven't been going live. I've been trying to set up days where we could do it right because I've been trying. We got so many events going on. We got a event June 4th. We just hooked up with the North End Community Center to do an event with them called the Taste of uh uh North End, the
North
Taste of the
End.
North End. So the Minnesota Cold Talk podcast will be there, and we hooked up with Angela, not the other Angela. And yo, she got so much stuff going on there. Man, I appreciate her so much because she put the Minnesota Cold Talk podcast on the map. So when it's time to do events, they call us, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to get in the door like that, so then I could tell them, hey, listen, we could party, but we got an agenda what we're trying to do. We want to give kids one-on-one reading. We got the teachers. We just need the program. And with people with Tommy, what he got to add that with that would be dope, man. And that's what I want to do. I just want to get the kids one-on-one tutoring to learn how to read. That's it. And we want to get that to them like 2 or 3 hours after school or something like that for a 5 or 6 month program. You know what I mean? So that's what my whole goal is. You know what I mean? And I know
Mhm.
Hope got so much stuff going on with
Yep, I got the
with the
grades
community.
for grooming. I got the grades for grooming. If you have somebody that graduates this year, um, and you want to nominate them. I have a big, huge prize for the person that can write just a small little essay on why you want to nominate this person. I got grades for grooming July 24th. It's just Jimmy has offered us to do a live podcast. We'll have a little bit more details for that. And then of course my birthday, y'all. We turning up a murder mystery that is open. So we got a lot of stuff on the table. That Father's Day is gonna be a good treat. I kind of want to sit back for the second half. He'll give you the details, and you're gonna see why I want to kind of sit back for the second half. Unfortunately, I can't be a judge, but I can't wait. We got bigger things. We got bigger things.
And we have to the mega mixer of 2026. The Minnesota Cold Talk podcast will be in the building with VIP media passes. There are gonna be a whole bunch of people in there. TV stars. Wayne Thomas will be there. Who else? Uh the guy who did car washing at the 50th anniversary, they're gonna be there. T-Pain will be in the building. And the cast of the Snowfall will be in there. I didn't know they was working on the new Snowfall. So that's gonna be dope to be
Nice.
able to. They're gonna be dope to be able to go interact with them and things like that. But the minister, we got a
Yeah,
lot going on, and we
Oh,
look,
that's
you
wait,
know,
wait,
good. I'm
before you
glad to
finish,
see T-Pain on the menu. He
you,
can really, really sing.
I know you
T-Pain
coming,
can
right?
sing.
You coming,
Yeah.
ain't you?
Yeah, I'm coming,
I
yeah.
forgot to tell you guys. Um, y'all know I will be at after the club. I am your new Minnesota Cold Talk correspondent, so I'm gonna be out on the streets asking y'all
Asking for
questions,
topics, yeah. So please make sure y'all
topics. I'm gonna
stop.
be in your face. I'm gonna be up close and
Passing out
personal.
condoms. We
I'm
will be
here.
passing out condoms
We will
and
have
COVID tests.
and COVID test and the hibachi hit bitch grill new virus. We got some of the sprays. We gonna spray y'all before y'all get on our mics. But you know the
Yeah.
new hit bitch grill virus is out. So you know we gotta make sure all that
Well,
and then
hold on. What's the name of that virus?
the hit bitch grill virus.
What's that?
The what?
What's the hockey talkie virus? What's the name of the
Man,
damn?
The
how
what?
you saying it
Oh
all
my
Oh,
wrong.
the Hunter
God.
virus, the Hunter,
Oh, oh shit. Well,
whatever
you
she say it is, that's what it is, because it's
And
all
she talking about
bullshit
the
anyway.
hibachi. The
There you
hibachi
go.
virus. What's the
Yeah, we gonna
hibachi?
call it the hibachi virus,
I'm
because
about
No,
to
that's
say,
you're
what it
not gonna
is.
call it the hibachi. I eat that.
I'm about to say,
Stop.
Riri gonna be mad as hell.
that's when you need to
What
stop.
the hell?
Riri gonna be mad as hell. She just talking about some, man, we need to go to the hibachi. She said, she talking about the
Man,
hibachi
y'all
So
virus.
stop.
so we will be out there. It's just Jimmy will be out there. Myself. I know
Hibachi.
Sosa can't be out there every time. Riri can't be out there. I know I'm gonna get Petey Pablo out there with me.
PDA be in
And
the
we're gonna
building.
have fun, y'all. We're gonna have some fun. We're not gonna make it any stuffy or uncomfortable conversations. But make sure y'all hit me up. I'm a big redhead, you know, but I am the Minnesota Cold Talk correspondent. That's my new
Yeah,
title.
it's
I
gonna be
still am
fire.
hope doing the most. I'm never gonna stop being doing the most, but I
It's
just
definitely
gotta
gonna be
do
fire.
different title, different title.
All right, Angela, go ahead and
Oh wait,
close
Yes,
wait,
us
sir.
wait.
out.
And Miss Angela, y'all see beefing, we see passionate. Y'all see beefing, we are passionate about what we do.
Yeah, I
So,
don't see
Nah, that was
beef.
so
beefing. You was
Nah, she was
picking.
beefing. She was
You was
beefing with you.
picking. You was
Yeah,
big time
yeah, she was
picking.
on you. She was on you, Angela. Angela handled it
I
good too.
know, I know. She was on me last
we are
time.
passionate. There
It's
is no
cool
love
though.
lost. And you guys know Angela can sit at the same table as Minnesota Cold Talk and myself. It's passionate. We're passionate about what we
That
believe
would be
in.
dope if me and Hope could do something like you know what I'm
I'm here
saying?
for it. I'm here for it.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm
I
here
heard,
for it.
I
You
heard
just can't leave Minnesota. You
Angela
can't
didn't mute
leave
her mic.
Minnesota.
I heard her. She said, "This motherfucker trying me."
Like a versus. No,
You know
we can
what?
do a
You know
versus.
what?
You know
Let's
what I'm
keep it a
saying?
buck. Let's keep it a buck. If I
I'm
wasn't,
just
I
playing.
wouldn't be
Jason.
Hope doing the most. If I
Yeah.
wasn't, I wouldn't be doing the
And I
most.
wouldn't
Yes,
be who I
that.
am.
Well, look,
So
So
Angela, we're
yes,
gonna see
sir.
you Sunday. Go ahead and close out for us, please.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I don't really, have a whole lot to say. I just wanna just say that don't get me wrong, please, y'all. Don't get me wrong. This conversation is not about attacking immigrants or promoting hate. It's not. Many immigrant families, they come to America, looking for opportunities and looking for a better life just like we are. Just like black families have historically fought for, and we all looking for dignity and equality. But the dignity and equality has to come home first. You always put your house first. You don't let no outsider come in your house and just sit on your couch and kick their feet up like they've been living there and you serving them. We don't do that. Who does that? And so whether it's all about political priorities. It's all about our labor. It's all about black economics. You know what I'm saying? It's all about access and whether black communities are being left behind in systems. We got to, that we helped build. South Shore High School, that's where I went to high school at. All 4 years, and I graduated. Come on now. Now they're talking about housing people when they should be making that using that building for something else. It's just sitting there. If it's just vacant, that's another vacant building that somebody
Mm-hmm.
black with some money could have got and did something with. But since they didn't, and that black mayor in Chicago, Brandon Johnson, is getting ready to do this. They've been doing this for the past, they've been on this for years, talking about how migrants is coming in, getting 2 years free rent and all type of stuff. Black folks ain't getting nothing. They've been talking, they've been on this for the last 3 or 4 years, and I'm glad to bring it to everybody's attention now. But we have to, We have to keep framing these conversations, and we got to stay focused on the systems and the policies, because if it's not about that, then if we don't stand 10 toes down with what we need for us to prosper, we go continue to get left behind. And yes, I love everything that Black people do. We love helping each other. We have so much pride in helping each other. But the thing is, once we get past passing out resources and everything, now what? How come they can't open that music school? Like I said, get some money and open them doors up. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I'm just saying, build hospitals for us. Build. The Black Panthers had 65 programs. 65.
Yeah,
Where they
facts.
at?
That
We
they
let
had to
white
build.
folks take them.
Yeah, that they had to build themselves too. I don't even think they do summer free lunch no more. Remember that?
Yeah.
I don't even think they do that no more.
Yes, they do. I just got an email saying you can go to the hospitals and the community centers. I will put the resource up. They just sent me an email today saying they're not going to let any kid go summer hungry this summer, and they are emailing everybody with the summer EBT. Don't go spend your baby's money, and don't get them. Don't sell them stamps. Go ahead and get them some homemade Lunchables. They're giving out 100 in Minnesota. I can't speak for every state, but in the Minnesota they are giving $120 out for the summer one time for summer bucks,
Talking
and
about one time.
you should have got an email by now saying late May or early June is when you will receive them. Y'all don't get them babies them cards to go get them Takis and juices. Go ahead and get you a meat pack and all that.
Bye,
But yeah.
bye, man. Talking about, what the hell?